Hello, hello. And we have today still one more smelter demon, a blue one this time, in front of us. And hello, Michael. I have planned to take him down today. How that is gonna work out, I do not know. But I'm in high hopes. I hope you feel bad. Okay, damn it. That was stupid. I hope you are better, Michael. That was kinda... I was utterly... kinda sick, but nothing horrible. Okay. That's too bad, but hopefully you're not getting really sick. And you know, I did a small deep dive into Slovakian politics, and with all respect, they are screwed. Okay, I gotta be honest, I know not really much about Slovakian politics. Why do you think they are screwed? Apparently because of the pro-Russian politician thing you talked about the last time, right? There's more, a lot more. Okay. As I said, I do not know. Treat me as a newbie. I really do not know anything. What more is there? Oh boy, why am I stupid? Right now, the Prime Minister of Slovakia is Fico, and his changes regarding laws are quite concerning. Just give me a minute. Take your time, yeah. Okay, that's already a bad thing, by the way, if their changes are really that bad. I am getting better over time. Okay, I'm focused. Zero's sold, so it doesn't matter. Okay, did the jump right? I forgot the step already again. Oh boy. The real boss fight is not the smelter demon, but the 3 dudes in front of him. Actually, in case you didn't notice. I can't explain what is up today. I'm today just somehow weird. Now, for example, he wants to transform the structure of TV and news, such as 9 out of 11 members of program board will be elected by the government, or he wants to reduce the punishment for corruption, or shorten the limitation period for... Alright, and Pellegrini, the president-elect, says I think it's okay. I would have thought that, by the way, that is all bad. I totally agree. I would have thought that there are certain regulations by the European Union for certain things to happen or not happen, except when they say we leave, maybe. And with the TV station reminds me a little bit of, okay, I think in Russia it's all of them, which are selected by the government or put in life by the government, but there are quite some similarities. I guess if these changes are regulated by the EU, then they would just say, yeah, we are leaving. Yeah, that's bad and sad at the same time, I think. And you know, I thought that Czechs, with all respect by the way, politics are weird, but Slovakian politics are another level. Alright. Do you have an example? I guess you do. I had less problems going through these gates the last stream, where there were still enemies coming out. I am so bad. I'm sorry. It's not the game, it's me. I like to complain, but I need to... Yeah, take your time. But I need to admit that from time to time it might be me. And I should not roll, just run. Might be another thing to do. No! Okay. Holy mo, what did I... Ah, okay. I thought I deleted it. Holy moly. I should have rested. In case I make it through, I want to have as many healing potions available as possible. For that I need to rest. So that went good. Hopefully I can recreate it in stage 2. Alright, that went better. The hit was unnecessary, the one hit, I admit. Alright, for example, one of the candidates started a meeting with insulting one of his opponent's wife, and he called her pickup slate to something like a, oh boy. Okay, that's I don't even know what to say. I mean, it would have been bad if he would have insulted the politician by himself, but going for his family, that's even on another level. Oh boy. And by the way, here in Germany, the word is actually has a racist tangle to it. On the other hand, too. That's very, very not good to say. Yeah. Give me a second. because if you go to for the German word, it is set to people with a dark skin color. That's why it is racist. It's degrading because it means in a way stupid, right? Or very stupid, and stupid for and plus being, you know, someone with dark color. And the I just looked it up too. The oh, there is no English word. This actually reminds me of the word Japanese one, guraru, but that one is kinda different because it's something like a lifestyle. Yeah, I think if I take a look at Wikipedia, there's a, I mean, it's, I think the word the politician said is a little bit heavier because of the German history, right? With racism. But the Germans have been called Krauts, right? There's a similar... I'll send you the word because I can't pronounce it. And it is... that's... considering Wikipedia a Czech... similar Czech word, but I think to go to Germans. This place on NG++ is literally hell. Considering that I am having problems here, not on just normal, then I can't even imagine, or I can't believe you how it's on NG++. And hello. Did I say that's my first playthrough, so I don't know? Oh, screw me in my... Sorry, I'm kinda bad. Michael, I have a question. Since we're talking about Slovakia, Since you said, if I remember correctly, you said something about that the politician wants to go closer to Russia, right? How is it with Slovakia? Is part of NATO, right? How is that even going together? Then they would not have to, not only probably have to leave the EU, but NATO too, right? Boy, I think they would really screw themselves over, or the politician. The politician would probably screw the country over. Do you know, I mean, I have not, wonder, for example, Belarus, right? Yeah. What is it? How do you know how? Since they are basically controlled by Russia, right? How is it for the people in Belarus? Is it any? I mean, I guess it's not as bad as in North Korea, but I wonder how. I don't know. I just wonder how. I mean, going in the direction of Russia would just lead to something like in Belarus. I can't believe that they have a thriving economy, for example. I don't know. Don't know if it's the best move to go in that direction. I was kind of interested into that topic of Belarus a couple years ago, and damn, it's horrible. Lukashenko is a dictator, and there's no other way to say this, so I looked up the history of the word, and apparently it's because Sudeten Germans were traveling to larger towns for markets, and since Sudetenland is a hilly area, it was derived from Sikopshu, meaning from the hills, like the Sudeten are coming from the hills. I mean, maybe I just sometimes wonder and try. I'm sometimes just trying to. I mean, I grew up in, or I'm then now living in a rich country, so to say, compared to other countries. I ain't rich. That's too bad too. But sometimes things I just can't maybe understand with, you know, where I grew up, but sometimes really wonder what we have it in Germany too, with the right-wing party AfD is growing bigger and bigger because people are unhappy with immigration and all this stuff. But I sometimes wonder what drives them into the direction to go voting that way, and that would be similar in Slovakia, I guess. I mean, they are voting for them not because they think that's good, because but I guess they are unhappy with something, right? Because he ain't a dictator. I just sometimes try to think about it, what I would do in situations like this, because now I think it's not the way to vote for such a party in order to that's just gonna make your life worse, even if the politicians are promising you that everything will be better. And I'm confused because I'm bad. That confuses me too, in the game. And I hate these... Forgive me, I absolutely hate those gates. How hard can it be to go through that? What will help? Not getting hit by a fireball. That takes away time to get through the door. It's how it that's how it is. That's all it is. It's just impossible to have a system that fits everyone, and the ones who feel like they are disadvantaged obviously don't agree with the system. That makes them feel that way, and then someone notices them and sees them as votes for them and starts appealing to them. Last time you were sticking up the left, and it was working quite... Yeah, I try. I do my best. Or maybe I'm not sticking left enough, right? Okay, maybe just sticking left is the way. That, Michael, the thing which confuses me, that's what you said, that's exactly how it is, right? I just am confused with the fact that and I'm just talking about Germany right now because I do not know too much about politics in other countries, right? That the current German government is doing wrong stuff, where I say it's wrong, but what the other parties are sometimes saying and promising to voters, if you have a little bit of brain, you just realize that this is to get your vote. That's not gonna happen what they are promising, because it's impossible. That's just what I do not understand. They make impossible promises just to get the votes, and people vote for them. That's just what I don't understand. Good. No! Okay, that was actually a good try. I was just stupid. The healing potion. I didn't expect that the ground attack would be coming towards me. That came a little bit out of nowhere. Usually the voters who vote for these parties are the elderly, less educated, and people from small towns and villages, so they just simply don't understand what the party or politician actually can do with their position and what they cannot, so it's easy to make a possible promise. Yeah, maybe. And bonus, there's a relatively new saying in Czech, and that is Czechy Volik ma. Okay, I'm sorry. The Czech voter has a short memory, I guess it applies not only to just here. Yeah. That's, do you know what is actually kind of funny? That's not only, that's true in Germany too for the voters, but it's true for politicians as well, right? Last year, the German government decided to shut down all nuclear reactors because for the climate change, right? And the current opposition is the party of Angela Merkel, which you might know. They decided that the nuclear reactor shut down 15 years ago. Then the law was set and the current government shut them down, right? Do you know what the opposition then said? How can you do that? How do you dare to shut them down? It's weird, right? I hate politics sometimes. They decided, and afterwards they're gonna say it's the other guy's fault. It's insane. I shouldn't have looked at the chat. Not your fault, my fault. My fault. We have a great example as well. Babis, the guy with the cock. Just for YouTube, not the animal cock, right? Not the cock of a mankind human being. Was the previous prime minister, and he signed the Green Deal, and now he's criticized. Yep. That's a classic, right? Okay, I usually poison snipe this guy. Okay. Luckily, we do have poison arrows. Sniping it is. But one of the funniest guys is definitely Lubomir Volny, the guy that didn't even read the rules about how to behave at the parliament. And yes, he was part of... Okay, that's stupid. Yep, I realized that was enough. That's why I stopped. Until he's green, until he's stinky. But that's what I already said before. Oh god, now I forgot. Sometimes I wish back in the day there were already cameras. How was the Russian politician right after the fall of the wall, which was an alcoholic too? Well, I'm gonna look his name up. Yeltsin, who was drunk at a banquet and actually used the head of a bald dude who was a politician too as a instrument. It's so crazy. Now, okay, I'm ready. I have high hopes. Only actually, normally it can only get worse, but I think it's gonna get better. Come on, dude. I dodged too early. I'm sorry, I'm watching your video, Michael. Give me just a second. What the hell? That's so crazy. uh, that's absolutely crazy. I know, I think you'll like to know that the guy was also an anti-vaxxer, anti-mask, etc. That was the next point I want to ask. It was, since the other guys were having masks on, then that, and the video was uploaded 3 years ago. Oh boy. You know, but I mean, not on that level. We had, obviously, the right-wing party, which I'm always referring to, is crazy too, right? There was a dude of them that's who came like that and put up a speech with a gas mask because he was anti-masks.
Ich gebe Ihnen jetzt genau noch 3 Sekunden Zeit.
That's crazy, right?
Ihnen eine Rüge erteilen, weil Sie die Ordnung hier im Hause nicht achten und versuchen hier das.
We have another fun fact, right? Do you see him? The dude which is telling him to put the mask off, right? That is the that's a Bavarian political building, right? And the dude who's leading that is, we talked about the last time about the German and Czech law series, that was Judge Alexander Holt. The one judge is actually a political dude there now. That's funny, right? And that's the dude who told him to remove his mask. What a coincidence that we just talked about this last time. Yep, he's poisoned. Although I agree, it would be much cooler. Oh boy, I'm so bad. Holy moly. To take him down in close combat. I sometimes think I'm really the worst Dark Souls player out there. I, for a second, thought poisoning him would be better, but no, that was a better move. Now. Could not dodge. First of all, I am getting the explosion thingy. That's a positive. I somehow, in the stage where he ignites his sword, right, and it gets longer, no pun intended, his one sword attack is a little bit delayed. That is currently throwing me off a little bit. I wanted to give you a tip, but unfortunately it doesn't help. Would it? Okay. Was it a pro tip like if you don't get hit you don't lose health? Or healing potions heal you up? Or if you do damage to the enemy he eventually dies? Would have been a tip in that direction? Yeah, tell me. Now I'm intrigued. Okay, he's poisoned. Oh boy. At the start, okay, so he makes a sound on every single attack he makes, and I thought about dodging related to the sound, but he does the sound at the start of the attack, so it's useless for the delayed one. Okay. But overall, this tip is surprisingly useful because quite a number of bosses have an audio cue, especially in Dark Souls 3. Michael, even if you thought the tip was useless, I've now really noticed the grunting sound when he makes an attack. Yes, it obviously didn't help with the delayed one, but it helped on the other ones. It made me more confident there. So overall, the tip is useful. So thank you. I didn't pay attention to his grunting. Ah, he's poisoned, sorry. You know, just thinking about the name Smelter Demon, it doesn't make sense. It made sense for the first one, because fire and smelting, you know, but this one is magic, so enchanted demon, maybe. Yep, but that's a suggestion you need to relay to FromSoft. But yeah. I don't know if you can smelt with magic. Okay, let him slowly poison away. And then I hop down, bring him down, and then bring the bad boy down. Oh, the main act, so to say. No. Oh boy. I did want to use a life gem. Oh, stupid me. Welcome back. Okay. Delayed ones. Michael, again, the sound thingy is helpful. Forgive me. I'm way more confident until he's down half of its HP. That's good. That's a good feeling. That's great because even in Dark Souls 2 there are a couple of bosses with audio cues. I've never noticed, by the way, or I may have noticed, but I didn't make the connection there. That's actually the sound cues with the one attack he does, where he can do a hit and maybe a second. There the cue is absolutely helpful. For example. Oh, that dude is still there. Ah, he's poisoned. Okay, good. Although, yep, the mace looks cool. I agree. Although the tip is a little bit too big. I think it's not that balanced if you physically use it. I guess it's a little bit heavy on the tip, right? Your sword is not balanced. Yeah, I know. In real life, even if I would have the strength to lift it, I wouldn't use it because it's not balanced. delayed attack. I don't know, I kinda abandoned the realism aspect in games, not completely though, but it doesn't make sense to say it's bad because it's not real. I didn't say that too. I still believe that the best combo is a good mix of fantasy. You're totally right. I totally agree. Give me just... I'll be back very, very quickly. Alright, let's go on. If I would want to play a realistic game, I would play Flight Simulator, for example. Oh boy, I am stupido. Okay, that's good. That is good. So the run back finally is a little bit simpler. Yep, I do have an excuse. I was this time and before experimenting a little bit with... I thought that until he attacks the first time there was a little bit more time. I thought I could... But it seems I can't implement it. That at the beginning you have a little bit of time to get some damage out. That is what I was trying to do, but... I somehow... did not really do it in a good way. Okay, good. I will not try to damage him in the beginning, or it. I thought, I didn't expect the jump move. I'm not annoyed with the game. I need to say it again. I'm annoyed with me that I didn't do it there. It's not the game's fault. The stupid one sits in front of the monitor. Okay. Next try. I had one screw up in between, but the delayed attack. I'm too early with dodging with the delay attack. Way too early. Yep, that was the big screw up, Michael. The one attack there in the middle, or not in the middle, but close to the end. That was the big screw up. I realized that too. I am unable to explain. Salamander. I couldn't come up with the name the last time. Salamanders, these fire-spitting salamanders, I guess. For whatever reason, I am again trying to roll my way through the fire. That ain't the way. But I think it's safe to say by now I died more often to the way to the boss, the run back, than to the actual boss. Alright, let's go. There was a moment of confusion. 2, not an excuse, where I noticed that he has some sort of AoE effect when he's flaming up. Not an excuse, but that mentally not broke me, but slowed my mind down, thinking, oh my god. Although I already knew that he has that immolation thingy. Oh boy. Alright, come on. I pressed dodge, I promise. Maybe a second too late, or half a second too late. But I pressed the button, just too late. But I think not an excuse again, I had similar problems with the first smelter demons too. That's not, I don't want to use that as an excuse, obviously. But I think I was very, very clumsy and stupid with that one too. Yep. I think sometimes you should sacrifice damage for healing. That's... Yep. I agree. I had a similar thought. Maybe you should heal and then opted for damage. You're right. Healing would have been the smarter choice there. But you know, I am sometimes maybe too greedy. Which is oftentimes stupid, I agree. You didn't pay attention. And the tip right from the start, you have enough time to rush him and to run it. Yeah, that's what I tried to do 2 times, and I failed miserably. What I find out to be different, what I found to be the difference whether he does the explosion or not, is that he moves his shoulders when he explodes. Okay, I'll try to do that. And what you said about healing, by the way, I was just implementing and going for the pro tip: only if you do hit the enemy, you do damage. I was following that pro tip. That's why I neglected healing. Only if you hit the enemy, you do damage. Something I have learned in a very late stage of Dark Souls 2. And when there are 2 swings and then after the one-handed overhead swing, that one is delayed. Yeah. That screwy, not coolly attack. Yep, that was delayed, man. I hate delayed attack, and I could not. He did not do the dodge. The delayed attacks, man, are annoying. Annoying for me to get used to. Let me say it like that, or to dodge them properly. And you don't think Elden had a delayed attack problem? I can't remember, so it didn't happen. I applied that kind of logic. It probably had to. Yep, okay, you're right. Obviously you're right. I had... If my memory now serves right, now that I remember the fight, or the boss, I had quite some problems with Margit. Although in this battle that was a bug, right? It was not that delayed. Speaking of Elden Ring, just give me a moment, I'll send you something. Okay. I take the moment to bring the smelter demon down. Oh yeah, the Golden Knight from the beginning. Yep, I remember. Right? No, it was not the Golden Knight from the beginning, but the with the flaming attack, right? Who was throwing the flaming out of his weapon. That dude, right? In front of the gates. I forgot the name, but now I do remember. But I only have lovely memories. Maybe because I'm through with the game. Okay, then it's the beginning, dude. Okay. I mean, there's one, only one exception, but overall I have to say that my attitude towards enemies and areas changes changes the opinion on certain stages, because once you beat it, the memory, since you had success, ain't that painful anymore. Whilst you edit, it's painful. Since that maybe my memories to past things which I've beaten are maybe different than if you would ask me about it if I'm into it. And that's the weird part. I have very can't wait for Soti. It's going to be a lot of. I'm looking forward to that. Sot, probably. That's the weird thing, you know. I have very fond memories of. Oh god, the pronunciation of her name, Melania, but that's the one exception with Elden Ring. I do not have that fond memories, except the soundtrack with Morg, by the way. Melania's fine. Melania. Obviously. Hello, time for my opinion. I did. Why don't I did delay the text, man. Why don't I never come up with those names? The average science guy. Time for my opinion. That's such a wonderful name too. Hello, by the way. Somehow those names I can't come up with. If it took you just an hour to beat it, then that's totally fine. Congrats. Not that I mind at all. Oh, too bad. I give you... Anyways. You can leave if you want to. I don't urge you to watch me. Can leave? That's fine. I should probably start off by making regular videos to build up your audience, then switch to live streaming. Thank you for your opinion, buddy. Thank you for your opinion. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna put you into timeout. Oh boy. Michael, I get your point there. Since I think we are alone again. Thing is, it's especially with being in such a fight, which is obviously not easy for me. It is kinda a weird feeling to have, so to say, someone sitting in your back and in a way talking down and doing stuff like that. It's just a very, very annoying feeling, especially if people are sitting there and telling, yo, I beat him with no problem in 60 minutes. What are you even doing here, right? And, you know, they're basically talking. I don't know if they beat them. That's just a little bit weird in the internet. That everyone, I don't know, acts like he's a giga chat. That's somehow weird. Sorry, not everyone. That was bad to say. Some people. And since I'm not doing this professional here, and it is sometimes, you know, kinda... I obviously would like to beat the bosses in one try, right? I'm not able to. In that situation, it's always not cool to have messages like that. It makes me not feel very comfortable. I generally think he has different experience with that game. Like, I've met people who defeat a boss in 5 tries, and that's a lot for them. And yeah, true, they kinda like to stick in the people's face, but that's not harmful. And as I said, I think spoilers are worse. Like, why should I play the game when then some random guy comes here and just spoils the whole thing? Just let's just remove the entire element of forgive me. Yeah, Michael, you're right, but this is just what I can say for me. It is sitting here and having dozens of try with bosses is in its just, you know, it makes me sometimes feel incompetent, and then comments like this from people I do not know are just not putting me in the right direction. And it's I don't know, it's fine if they beat an enemy in 1 try or 5 tries, but it doesn't matter. It's I'm not trying to prove that I'm the best or the worst player. I'm just trying to beat the boss and have my fun for me, and not someone. And I'm not, you know, it's not here. I'm not here for that people feel better for themselves in the way of the game. I mean, if people are entertained and have fun, that's fine, but not by feeling like a giga chat because I need more time for that. It's just nuts. Okay, I need to concentrate. Be happy. And by the way, Michael, and that's what I meant with people I know. If you are telling me that I know if you say that, for example, that you only needed 2 or 3 or 5 tries, I know that you don't need to say that in order to say something bad about me, you know? That's totally fine. It's just if people come in and you know, say things like that. That's just, I don't know, some weird, not pressure, but for me just a weird feeling, which I don't need if I'm in a uncomfortable situation within a boss fight. That's just not working out for me. And then I need to moderate. And I didn't ban him, I just timed him out for 5 minutes on the other hand. I guess it basically comes down to the fact that I'm slightly more involved with the community, and these things are kind of normal in the community. Okay, yeah, might be. But fun fact, I've actually heard a bigger German streamer the other day who watched an Elden Ring video, Gronk. He played a Elex 2 demo before it came out, who said that's the reason why he's not playing Souls-likes on stream, because he absolutely hates the messages from people who say, you are so bad, I'm better, I beat the boss in 5 tries or in 10 minutes. That's why other streamers, by the way, don't stream Souls-likes. Anyhow, it's just a personal thing for guys or people, I guess. I defeat the entire game in one sitting, 3 minutes, no death, first try, skill issue, you suck. Yeah, exactly. That's what you boiled it down in one sentence. Okay, good. Now we still have a few tries time-wise today. I can understand that. I think Souls community is so bipolar, it's kind of crazy. You have some great people there, and then you have absolute idiots and nothing in between. Yeah. And you are the best example for the second kind, right? I'm kidding, by the way. didn't even make it to the second stage. But since you explained yourself, allow me to explain myself and my stand on spoilers. Since you already posted the messages, what if I would now have said I don't care? I don't want to hear it. I'm just kidding. I think that people spoiling something defeats the purpose of playing the game. If someone just tells me everything about the game, then why should I even play it? You know, for me, I actively takes the enjoyment out of game. Yep, that's yeah, it's a good. Yes. I think. I'm having. I can't argue against that. Can't say anything against it. The thing is, what I mean, I can maybe I'm not saying often enough something against spoilers. You're right. Maybe I should do that more often. But otherwise, I think just putting blind in the title will not fix that situation, or having rules set there which says no spoilers just won't help, right? I can't accept someone removing the messages or banning them immediately. Otherwise, I guess you can't do something against spoilers, right? I mean, I can try it off with the blind in the title. I can try it the next time. And I can set some rules which are in chat. But otherwise, I think that's the only things we can do. On the other hand, I mean, do you think... okay, I guess always comes to the point how many people are here. Do you think we have such a big problem with spoiler messages overall? I mean, it has happened, I know. Well, Michael, I mean, you can say... you can deny it, but what we can do... I can put you... I just put you in moderator mode. If you don't want it, I can remove it. So you can have some sort of control too. If you would want or be, you know. If you say no, that's fine. So you should at least be able to remove your messages too. But if you don't want to, that's totally just if you would be fine with me and you would have my thanks. Okay, yeah. Alright, but I think you should inform me of such stuff you don't want to see in chat. Shall we start with spoilers? And with, in general, racist stuff? If you see, it probably won't happen very, very often, especially racist stuff, but this is basically just that for now. If you are fine with it, then I would be entirely grateful. Tell me, you mean racist, like outright racist, like a person who says these things is obviously racist, or even a discussion related to racism, for example, the one we had to... No, I mean someone, not obviously, someone who's really, you know, who's dropping the N-word all the time, I think which is blocked, but, you know, who seems to be straightforward racist. And Michael, don't feel any pressure on you, right? You are not expected to be here all the time, not at all. It's all fine if you're not here, right? Just if you want to help and would be up for it, it would be very, very cool. And if you see something which you think is... We are gonna, over the time, maybe then have more rules or whatever. But if you're up for it, that would be helpful. Yeah. You can... Yes, you can remove your messages. Forgive me. Yep. And don't worry, I think it's gonna stay like that. Don't worry, it's not... I think it's not gonna be work, Michael. Don't worry. And don't feel any pressure on you. Alright? Okay. Thank you, Michael. That's really, really cool. Yeah, suddenly over another 100k, that would be utter. Then we would speak about payment, Michael. Don't worry. Okay. Thank you for the help, Michael. Really, really appreciate it, and thank you for being here. And hopefully, we are gonna see you on Sunday. Maybe then my cuff is actually gone. That would be amazing. Thank you for watching, and I want billions of euros. When the time is there, Michael, we can talk about it. Okay, Sunday. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the like, and hopefully we see you here on Sunday. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.